And welcome to Sobriety Sundays, episode 7.
7 is our juju number, so we're so excited that we're on episode 7. We can't wait for you guys to join us in our world.
So episode 6, last week's episode was all about coming back to ourselves. It was about reminding ourselves of where we've been on the Sobriety Sundays journey. It was us reflecting on which types of meditations we liked, reflecting on how they affected us, reflecting on, what value these different types of meditations have brought to our lives. So I really enjoyed that episode.
Yeah, I think it's important with anything that you do, work related, social related, that you always find a way to get back to yourself and see if it even works, because you end up trapped in these cycles that don't even work for you, So I think in last week's episode we were able to just take off the meditations that worked for us and strike off the ones that just didn't work for us, and roll with the ones that just make us feel good about ourselves,
Yeah. I think episode 6 for me was a reminder to come back to myself. I think a lot of times we get swept up with life.
Don't we know it?
I think we find things that are beautiful for us, we find things that are healthy for us, we find things that grow us and nurture us, and then because life gets lifey, we throw those all away and we get back to our old habits. So I think it's important to always remind yourself to remain with yourself. It's so easy to lose yourself in the busyness of life, in work, in education. It's so important to come back to yourself and say, at the end of the day, my well-being is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
So I really enjoyed that episode because it reminded us that there's more important things.
You are the most important thing. So we got a little book, just one of these, blank exercise
3 rand books. I'm pretty sure it's 3 rand. It's no more than
inflation. So in our book, we've decided to write the date, the date of the Sunday for a week. And then you remind yourself of the absolute smallest things to do. And then it also gives you a sense of accomplishment when you get to tick them off. So for instance, take a walk to this week, or practice a 30-minute session of meditation this week.
Read a couple of pages of your favorite book this week. Have a writing session this week.
Call
one of your friends this week. So literally it's the smallest tasks, but it's the most fulfilling tasks. If you have a phone call with your friend and you have a meditation session and you read a couple of pages of a book, and what else can you do? Have a face mask like the one we did last week.
Take a nap.
You know what I'm saying? So if you do all of these small things in a week, it brings you so much joy.
It's just like the building. Just small little bricks that you keep putting into yourself and putting into yourself. And eventually you just build a home of yourself that you're so comfortable in, that you love. And it's just such a builder of self-love, you know?
Yeah. So literally get a book and just give yourself the smallest task. And once you get to the end of the week and you have all the things ticked off, or at least 80% of, you get such a beautiful feeling of accomplishment. You feel like you've accomplished something, and those things that you've accomplished are things that you've accomplished for yourselves and for the building of yourself.
You know what? This is actually a great intro into an episode. We'll have an episode of breaks where we just teach you how to put into yourself.
Yeah.
All right. And then this is back to episode 1.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is our box. We took some time out last week just to revise some of our goals and our dreams, strike off the ones that we felt maybe either not this year or maybe just not like this. And I think that was a great exercise for us just to come back to who we want to be, who we are striving to be. So you guys can go back to your boxes and just
this is a reminder to go back to your boxes. Yes. Also, speaking of last week's episode with the turmeric and egg white face mask, I think with trying it, I felt my face feeling a lot clearer. Sometimes the face can feel quite heavy with the oils of the day, and with the grime
and the heat
of the day,
buffets,
and the heat of the day. So I just felt like my skin was a lot more open and breathing a lot better. And I did feel that my skin was a lot more matte. I wasn't so glossy. So yeah, man, I think this mask I'm keeping around, and I'll probably use it every 2 weeks or so.
And then for now, I have extremely sensitive skin, so a lot of products just don't work on my skin. I love this because it's natural, and my skin just feels easy. It feels breezy.
Are we gonna keep going? All right, so let's get into episode 7's learnings. So today we are teaching you progressive muscle relaxation. So progressive muscle relaxation is basically teaching yourself how to intentionally get rid of the tension in your body. It is teaching yourself how to get your body into a relaxed state, because there's a saying that says that anxiety can't live
in a relaxed body.
In a tensed body, for money.
Anxiety cannot live in a relaxed body.
Oh, anxiety cannot live in a relaxed body.
Yes.
So we're gonna get our bodies into a shape of relaxation. So there's no tension in our body. So anxiety fails to reside in our body.
All right. So progressive muscle relaxation is a non-medical way to have a deep muscle relaxation throughout, and it's based on the premise that tension in the body is a psychological response to anxiety provoking thoughts. So when you have negative thoughts, you physically feel your stomach going nuts,
your shoulders rise.
Exactly. So this is just like to get to those points and feel what the difference is between a tense muscle and a relaxed muscle, and we're gonna do this by tensing and relaxing our muscles and observing ourselves.
I think oftentimes during the day our bodies are actually tense, but because we are not used to having relaxed bodies, we are unable to tell that our bodies are tense. So this type of meditation teaches you to know when your body is tense and when your body is relaxed, so that you can feel the difference and then find a way to combat the tension in your body.
So the poem is just based on that line that Mfumo says that anxiety can't live in a place that's relaxed,
Yeah.
So a tulip cannot bloom in the dead of night, just as sorrow cannot reside in a temple of light.
Ooh, so be a temple of light.
Yes, you are a temple of light.
All right, so we are going to be doing this type of meditation in chairs, because it does help you get to your thighs and your legs a lot better if you're sitting in a chair, and it helps you get a beautiful posture if you have something to rest your back on. So yeah, let's get into our progressive muscle relaxation.
All right, so we've gotten our chairs. Comfortable-ish, and we're going to walk you through progressive muscle relaxation. So you're gonna tense a group of muscles. It's better to move in order, so start either from head to toe or toe to head. It's up to you. And what you're gonna do is that you're gonna hold that set of muscles. You're gonna tense it for 4 to 10 seconds. We're gonna practice on 5 seconds, and then you're gonna relax. And as you relax, you're gonna exhale as well. And the point is just to observe yourself during these times, and then during each muscle group, so perhaps the top of your head and then from your neck to your back, etc., you can take 10 to 20 second breathers just to feel your body and listen to your body.
All right, so the benefits of this form of muscle relaxation is that you're going to feel a lot more relaxed. You're going to feel the anxiety and the tension leaving your body, and yeah, you're just going to feel overall
also fatigue.
Yes, it also does help with fatigue. You're just going to feel overall more in control of your body and more relaxed inside your body.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
I want you guys to also remember that anxiety cannot live in a relaxed body, so that is why we're doing this.
Yes. So this is our first time trying it, and then we'll just kind of like let you know how we feel. So you can start with your face. So the first thing is your forehead, right? So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna frown. I don't know if I'm frowning. And you're gonna hold that for 4 to 10 seconds. I'm gonna hold it for 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right, you can do that 2 times, 3 times. It's up to you. With your eyes, you clench your eyes, like you really go in. So it would be a clench, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And then the last place you can do is your jaw. So you're either gonna smile really widely, or you're going to bite down. So the and relax. And you can do that as many times as you feel comfortable with.
All right, the next part we're going to work on is our neck. So the first thing you're going to do is take your chin and let it meet. Oh, firstly, with all of these tension things, make sure you are not straining your body in any sense.
Please.
If you feel any strain or pain in your body, stop and reevaluate how you're doing it, and maybe get to a point where it's more comfortable for you to do it.
But
or just leave it alone
spasm.
overall. Yeah. Don't get to a point where your muscles are spasming and they're uncomfortable. All right, cool. So we're going to have our chin meet our chest, right? And we're going to bring it down, and we're going to hold tension in all these muscles around our neck and shoulders for 5 seconds, and then we're going to release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And then you're going to do that about 2 to 3 times. And then you're going to take your head and you're going to put it backwards against the wall behind you. And you're going to push your head forward and you're going to hold tension in your neck and shoulders around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. So make sure you keep reps of this going every exercise. The next one we're going to do also for our neck and shoulders is that we're going to lift our shoulders all the way to our ears. And we're going to hold that for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5, and breathe.
That's nice.
That's very nice. Make sure to hold all your muscles as much as you can without hurting yourself. We're now going to move to our backs. So what you're going to do, whether you're sitting on a floor or in a chair, you're going to lay your back flat onto a surface, and then you're going to take your back forward and put it into an arch shape and hold this for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax.
Ooh,
these
nice.
are really nice.
All right, then you also have your chest. Your chest is where you're going to hold your breath. This is 4 to 10 seconds. Hold your breath. Let's go. Okay, then there's other parts of your body, like your hands. With your hands, you clench your fists as tightly as possible. 4, 5. It's really nice.
It is.
And then for your wrists and your forearms, you're going to outstretch your arm and you're going to push your wrist backwards towards your forearm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. And then with your bicep, you're just gonna clench your bicep, and this is gonna be for your top and underarm. So let's go. I don't have muscles, don't judge. Let's go. 3, 4, 5. All right, so you can do this with like either both arms at the same time, or you can do one arm at a time. I mean, it's really up to you.
And now we're gonna move into our thigh muscles. So you're gonna stretch your legs forward, so this is why it helps to be in a chair, and you're then going to hold these muscles in your thighs as tightly as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, these are so cool.
All right, so you're going to make sure you keep this going.
Oh, sorry, with your
do you have
legs.
another one?
Yeah, with your legs, you're gonna point your toes forward first, and you're gonna hold that for 5 seconds. 1,
Ooh, that is so tight.
2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And then you can also point your toes up and push them back. And that will also do the bottom, your calf. 1, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax.
Ooh.
And then with your feet, you can just curl your toes with your feet. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the one we skipped, sorry, this is part of the chest session, is your stomach. You're going to take your stomach and pull it all the way back and hold it. You don't necessarily have to hold your breath while you do this. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just got a 6-pack.
Right? All right, so you're going to do this, I think, before any stressful activity, before any creative activity. You're going to do this if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed or if you're in a high tension environment. I mean, really, just take a minute, out of work and go and sit in the bathroom and get this done. And you're really going to feel yourself coming to a more relaxed and sensible state.
Yeah, and then don't forget to let us know how this goes for you. Just because that was nice. Let us know how it goes. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on social media platforms for other snippets of this. That's Yamoria on Facebook and Yamoria on
Instagram. Yamoria
and Yamoria _ on Twitter. So it's Yamoria everywhere, basically. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let us know how this goes for you. This is Sobriety Sundays.
Sundays on Sundays without Sobriety Sundays.